Dos Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go in Glendale. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and he just knows the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Short pass caught by his tight end. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Kyler looking to throw. Able to get it to Benson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it's 2nd down coming up. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Matt Prater out now to try to put up 3 for the Cardinals. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Velus Jones now on the return. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, And maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Williams to throw on first. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy in that marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Get the fullback involved here. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Handoff running right. Pierce. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Right back it goes to Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this one doesn't go far. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Murray. Stays up. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Velus Jones deep to receive for the Bears. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Pierce up the middle. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it on 2nd and short. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they have 3rd and short.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's going to be 4th and short. Williams from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Now as that play came to an end, we saw somebody in some pain down there. And now it looks like they're looking at the running back, Dameon Pierce. Williams on the play action. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Going ground game again here. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears now lead by 10. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now
Automatic
defending
first
first and
down.
10. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Kyler. It's reeled in by Benson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And they bring him down. To that return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the kick before anything else.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Scott reels it in. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. His pass caught by Allen. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Wilson's got it. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another carry. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals driving ahead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to the air, Murray. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
The Bears closing in, and they'll get him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Hits his man on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Bears send Amari DiMercato to take over once more. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st down, Williams. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here we go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his target, Allen. And they can't chomp to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Williams to throw on 1st. Has a man, it's Scott. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout Chicago, it uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Kyler throwing here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got it at the 24. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Throw reeled in by Allen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. He makes the catch. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Santos now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see.
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the Halftime Report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now Prater on to send it away. Tyler Scott now to return it. They'll bottle him up as the 30. The Bears threat. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. They give it to him again. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to the well again. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Williams to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams has his man. It's DeMercado. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Now here's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Kyler to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Turning to Benson on third. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Kyler. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Forced out to it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Bears pick it up. Headed the other way. A lot of grass ahead. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Big man with a big fumble. Oh, man. And he wasn't the only one running, was he? He had a cadre of defenders with him on the field, and the teammates were running along with him on the sideline, too.
It's just so cool to see, Kate. It really is.
Yeah.
It's just picking each other up. Those guys know that these big fellas do so much of the dirty work up front, but when they get the ball in their hands, they try to do all they can to help their buddy out.
The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friends. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Williams set to pass. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd and short.
Here we go, set. Seven Pirates.
Williams will look to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it, room to run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. It's Benson on the give. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the 34. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. From the red zone now. Pass complete to his back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Back to the air, Murray. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try it right with Benson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal. Murray looking to throw. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Murray, 3rd and goal. The Bears closing in, and they'll get him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They snap it to Murray. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line, the concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's 2nd and 5. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. On the move into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On first and 10, it's Murray. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Short pass caught by his tight end. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They have themselves another first and 10. He'll throw it yet again. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. They are throwing it again. McBride hauls it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Murray here on first down. That's complete to Wilson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 32. Wilson's got it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. They'll run. It's Benson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And they step him on 4th and goal. What a stand, Brock, to force the turnover there on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Back-to-back carries here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So the Bears take this one on the road. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Glendale.